It's the clawback door. It's the clawback door. It's the clawback door. The clawback door. It's the clawback. It's the clawback. It's the clawback door. It's the clawback. It's the clawback door. It's the clawback door. What's up? Thank you for tuning in to Claw Factor. I am T. Linus. And today we're going to review the video in which Tasha K did with brother Bilaal, whom is none other than Will Smith's best friend or ex-best friend from 38 years. And he has decided to talk about his experiences with Will Smith, and in this video you'll be able to see the things in which he wants to say about Will, but really is more towards Jada. So let me know what you think of this video and Mr. Bilaal.
Two friends can work that out, but when you got your narcissist wife and sociopath wife saying, "Oh, I'm gonna crush him, I'm gonna kill him," this is criminal. Listen, so this is what happened. So, of course, Charlie Mack the Rat hits me and say, "Hey, Jada wants and Will wants to talk to you." Now we're going through all this with the mediation, the lawyers, everything, right?
This is before the interviews.
Right. This is way before the interviews, right?
Okay.
So I'm at the position like, okay, so this is how I have to talk to her. I gotta get with Charlie Mack the Rat. He's gonna have a special phone. Boom. I get with him. He's gonna call Will and Jada. They're gonna be on the phone. I'm gonna have a conversation. So Jada was like, look. They offer me $10,000. That doesn't even cover the cost of the boxes. This is Jada offering me, right? And this was after the mediation. This is what they offered me. And they started off with $5,000 in the mediation. Then it went to 10 and I left the mediation, right? I'm like, y'all I'm not even trying to do business. I brought all these boxes to the meet. I showed everything that I needed to show that I did on my end, far as our contract was concerned, and there's emails supporting everything. So she said, "You're going to take that $10,000."
So I'm pausing it right here because Jada is so heartless. See, what is not explained in this video, because I don't want to have so much of this video that you guys are now visiting TashasK.com and subscribing, because she goes through all of this to get these interviews. So who am I to just take her entire interview and run with it? But however, Jada, he has helped Jada take care of or nurture or promote, I should say, a product in which she was coming out that was called Hey Human. And he's trying to negotiate what he should have received for that, in which she's disrespectful. So Jada's just handling him as if he's nothing but the help, and the ungrateful help at that.
Shot at Will.
Okay.
There's a viral video going around with a gentleman massaging Will with his junk on his back, right?
Yeah.
And
is that the only a man knows what a man needs?
That
video. Okay.
That is a man hand. That's a man hand. Hey, the pressure change to y'all. Only a man knows what a man needs.
So the guy who's giving Will the massage is Jada Pinkett's brother. His name is Caleb.
Okay.
Right? So, and of course, you look at that video and it almost seems sexual. It doesn't seem like just a regular massage, right? So, how do I say this? Caleb's going through a divorce right now, right? And bottom line is, Caleb and Will are fucking. And this is Jada's brother, her blood brother, who's massaging on Will, taking these trips with Will. She every real dude that Will had around him has been removed and replaced with Jada's family and friends, right? So Will of old is not the Will of now. So
Wait a minute. Now, what? Him and Caleb are doing what? Okay, look. Jada is looking like, this is bitch. I'm so sick of this nigga. That's what she looks like.
This don't even need for us to be friends. But now, then on the other side, they were all together during Thanksgiving. Now, I'm going to tell you the power of this internet with over 1 billion impressions. My understanding that Will is now thinking about coming out as bisexual.
Oh, so see? Here it is. That's the whole thing. This is to bash Jada so Will can get rid of Jada so he can come out of the closet and be safely a bisexual man and be like Morgan Freeman making $30 and $40 million a film while rubbing and sucking on of these producers and these people in Hollywood. So basically, he's just trying to escape. And he's pulling the strings. He's orchestrating this. He's the manufacturer of all this new so-called.
With like gray dreads.
Okay.
What happened on that balcony? You said we could talk about that.
See what I don't want to see. Here's my thing, Tasha. What I don't want to do is make this a Will bashing, right? Because
that's not bashing. I just want to know what the hell happened on that balcony.
So this is what I'll say to you. I'm gonna play a video today.
Okay.
Where Will is grabbing another man's penis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Playing with his nipple and trying to put his finger up his butt, right? I'm playing the video because of Jada. You know you're going to be back to the morals and principles that you stood on. When you leave, and I'm going to help you leave Jada, because the stuff that I'm going to put out, you're going to, because now she doesn't have nothing to hold over you, Will. See, that's the thing. Right now, it's like, oh, I know what I did here. I know what I did here. So Jada is playing that. Then even if he wanted to leave, there's $500 million in limbo. Right? It's like, okay, well, when is the opportune time to leave? Right? There's no it's complicated. When you got this type of money and power involved, it's complicated.
And there you have it. Let me out. We don't have a prenup. He allegedly beat the dog snot out of her and have to make a makeshift hospital in his house, allegedly, according to Brother Bilal's part 1 interview with Tasha K. That's what he did. And I mean, I think this is Will.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
Research, educate, comment.
Black people into movies, right? To give that next generation that spark, because that's what we need. That's why we're feeling, because the baton is not being passed. So this is something greater than Jada just hating. It's like you're stopping other black people from becoming millionaires, right? You're stopping other people from being that next Will Smith. There needs to be a next Will Smith, right? And that way that happens is that someone is groomed. Someone is saying, hey, brother, we see talent in you. Let's do that, right? And all these social injustices that we see, these people that control Will, they're not trying to help us. They're not trying to say, hey, Will, we need to really jump on this police brutality. Yo, we need to really jump on to what's happening.
His brand is very safe.
Well, we can't. We're living in a time where we can't be safe.
Yeah, he doesn't really get involved in any of.
Yeah, but we need to because the same people that help you get there need your help. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And me and Will have talked about this as well too. Period. See, we got to look at where we are as a community, and I'm gonna get back into the other stuff, but just really quick because I don't want people to think I'm some reverend in preaching. But even myself.
So, Brother Bilaal is that absolutely correct. There should be more done by these billionaire and super millionaire celebrities. There really should be more done in the communities, and if nothing else, for the black community, because we're just so deprived. But somehow that conversation and that narrative never get explored by others, celebrities like Will Smith and others. So sad.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
It's the Claw Factor. It's the Claw Factor. It's the Claw Factor. The Claw Factor. It's 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 the Claw Factor.